Why you didn't ask about the Big Sean? What's your favorite Big Sean lyric?
Bro, I had to really think like Big Sean. Oh, come on.
Um, what's my favorite Big Sean lyric? Let me go over some legendary Big Sean lyrics, and let me tell you. Let me see. Hmm. What's the one about the sun?
Yeah, you got to do like the solar system and plan it out.
Yeah, there we go. Do it. Do it again, Randy Moss.
Plan it out.
Okay.
What about you? What's your favorite Big Sean lyric, bro? What you got?
Mm. Boy, I'm gonna really have to. I'm gonna need a minute to get back to that.
No doubt.
My dream girl is every night. My dream car is optional.
They got some real stinkers out there. I
Mm,
can tell you that. Some
Like
real stinkers.
like ass, 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 ass.
do
It's
it.
crazy. It's crazy.
There we go.
Why that was that
Boy,
man ad lib?
boy.
Boy.
Come on, man. We professionals, bro.
Hey, bro, you ain't gonna ask me my favorite Big Sean lyric?
No, I'm
It's
not.
crazy, bro. It's two pies in a
I'm not.
row.
I'd be more impressed if you could properly pronounce on your first go
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
our next prospect breakdown.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, this show is about Kasparas Jakucionis.
Close.
I mean, I'm just gonna call him Yaku. So, um, uh, that's what this show is about. And since Chris don't want to ask me my favorite Big Sean lyric, I'm just gonna take it upon myself, and I'm gonna tell y'all. My favorite Big Sean lyric is "My grandma just died. I'm the man of the house." All right, so listen, boom, Big Sean. I mean, I'm sorry, Yaku. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You got to get with this shit or
We
get
break
left
it down.
behind. This shit. It's a different game. A lot of niggas don't know how to transit or change into what's going on. You hear me? I always been trendy. I never been a follower. So for me, we gonna start what's going on, but you got to see what's going on and know what's going on.
To see what's going on, to know what's going on. What's going on? That's what Marvin Gaye
Boy.
wanted to know.
Hey, speaking of Lito, how you feel about Terrence Howard not wanting to play Marvin Gaye?
I thought he didn't want to play Sam Cooke.
The latest has been about Marvin Gaye.
Well, he said Marvin. Uh, I think that might have been a career mistake.
Oh, okay. All right. What's
Yeah,
going on? All right.
I think that might have been a career mistake. Anyways, so Yaku played for the Fighting Illini, the Illinois. He's 6'6", he's 200 pounds. He averaged 15 points a game, 5.7 rebounds, 4.7 assists. He shot, what did he shoot from three? He shot 44% from the field, and he shot 31% from three. Ugh. Starting off, not liking it, guys. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Not really a fan of that. Hey, listen, this is the thing. Yaku was one of the most um requested names for us to do a show about too. Like people really like they hit me up on Twitter. They wrote it in the comments. Like they wanted us to talk about him. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we do. We talk about things. Um, go ahead.
I'm gonna give y'all some comps.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Tyrese Halliburton, Spencer Dinwiddie, which I could see. Goran Dragic.
The Dragon?
Yep. Austin Reeves.
Oh, okay.
D'Angelo Russell.
Okay.
So he got a weird mixture of like your average, well, I won't say average, but your traditional point guard and your traditional combo guard, which for him, and we're gonna have to find out. I don't know how good or how bad that is. I also saw Manu Ginobili.
All
That was
right.
him as well.
All right. I'm about to end the show.
You not a fan of Manu?
I'm not a fan. I don't like. Let's just watch the film.
You don't like European players?
What you trying to? Why are you trying to be xenophobic to me? I didn't.
Max Christie was another comparison.
How you feel about that one?
Solid player.
Not familiar with Max Christie's game. I'm like totally being honest.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
All right. So here we go. Oh, my fault. Y'all can't see the thing, huh? Why it's tripping?
Ivory, what are your early thoughts on Jaku?
I think he has a high level feel for the game. He's good at passing the ball, pick and roll maestro, but it's limited because of the 3-point shooting. Um, really good offensive player. Worry about his defensive ability to guard defensively, especially on the next level. But he has a really good feel for him on the offensive side of the ball.
Bro. Chris, what about you though? Before we start this video, like is this a player you're high on, or is this a guy you just doing your job right now?
Not really. I don't. So when we watch Trey Johnson, I'm like, okay, I see what he is. Even when we watch Yegor Dinner, while you guys have moments where you opposed, I see what he is. Danny Wolf, I see what he is. I don't know just yet what Jaku is. Like, I watched him play a lot in the NCAA tournament, and it was a mixed bag. He can bring the ball up, but he can do some things with the basketball. He's a creative passer. He has some 3-level scoring ability. Not really a great athlete, but he's at a good size. Like what he's 6'6", 225, 210. But it's not. And this is why I'm happy watching the film, because there's a spark that's missing for a guy that you're gonna draft in this situation that the Pelicans are at. And it feels like while Trey Johnson he has the higher floor to me right away in this league. Jaku may have the higher ceiling, but we are talking about the New Orleans Pelicans here. Guys don't always get an opportunity, or they aren't here in New Orleans long enough to reach that ceiling, even if they're used in the right way. You know what I mean? Shit, and more times than not, they are. And he got some other guys that that's going to be in his way. So, I'm curious to watch the film and maybe learn more and see a little bit more to see if my thoughts change.
Right. Well, fucking man, 2 tears in a bucket. Here we go. High turnover percentage, 4 turnovers a game.
See, that's where Jaeger was at. Jaeger was averaging a decent, but this right here, that's a perfect way to start off the video.
I don't like his jumper.
Is it too low?
Mechanically, I'm just looking at it. I don't know. Again, I'm 30 seconds into this video. I just don't know if he'd be able to get these shots off in the league.
It is a little. It is. I could see that. It is a little bit slow, and specifically where he picks the ball up from. What are your thoughts, Ivory?
I mean, he is 6'6" though.
Yep.
That's
True.
really good size at the point guard position. So it doesn't have to be as fast as someone 6', 6'2". But yeah, he needs some refinement on that, on those shot mechanics.
Looks to be more of a push shot.
Hmm.
See, that one looked a little different though. He
Yeah.
had more arc on that one.
Ooh.
That's nice. Not Trey didn't have that. Oh,
I'm trying not to put him
not to
in.
compare him. All right, let's not compare him.
No. Because I said last show, I think this is going to be one of these conversations that people are going to be having 5 years from now in regards to the middle parts of the draft or the post Dylan Harper and Flag and Ace Bailey. They're gonna the thought is gonna be who got the better player, Jaku or Trey Johnson. So I don't mind comparing them at all, to be honest. They're both freshmen. One's 18, about to turn 19. The other one is 19. One's a combo guard. The other one isn't. They both in a lot of their film. Jaku appears to be a little bit more of a passer, and Trey's more of a shooter. But at the same time, neither of them necessarily great athletes, but they're going to be drafted around the same area, I think. I think that's going to be one of the interesting questions from the going forward about the draft.
Let me ask both the other question. Coming in, exiting out of his college career, he shot 31% from three. I asked y'all the same question about Denham. Do you believe the shot can improve, or was this just a freshman fluke? Because, like Ivory said about Denham, the line going back.
But see, for him, Ivory, and here's my question: he's gonna, I think, when he gets into a developmental program, I'd argue that it's gonna take these coaches are gonna be looking at some of the mechanics of it all.
Yeah,
I'd argue that I have less of a worry about Yegor's mechanics per se as I do with Jaku's. From what I'm watching here, Jaku just seems to be overall a more confident and a better shooter in his first year.
Yeah, I would like to see what was his shooting numbers before he went to Illinois. I know he's Lithuanian. I don't know if he came from Lithuania, if he went to high school here in the States, but that would be a good indicator to see how did he shoot before this year to kind of get a baseline.
Mm-hmm.
You think that 31 might be flukish, or you thinking that 31 might be who he really is?
Yeah, it depends. Right? If I see prior to him going to Illinois that it's been consistent at 31, then that's probably more who he is. But if I see he was high 30s, low 40s, or something like that, then I gotta kind of dig into why that drop may have happened. Could he get back to that pitch? So
he
there's some
went to
critical components.
Ivory. He went to he spent high school in Spain.
Okay.
So and it looks like he played for. He played pro ball. I'm tripping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for FC Barcelona's second team.
Barcelona. Okay.
Yeah, and when he did, it looks like he shot about 38% from three.
38?
38% from three. He also played in the Lithuanian NKL league. So that's something else. I mean, him already playing some professional ball already before getting to Illinois. Look, man. I mean,
how many years did he play professional ball before he went to Illinois?
I gotta check here, man. But I think he played at least, when I'm seeing, at least 2 years.
And it was 38% was the overall.
So he played it looks like all 4 years.
He played 4 years. Okay.
Yeah, so he played his first year, he played in Lithuania. I'd have to pull up the stats there, but I don't have them in front of me. And then after that, I'm sorry, he played 2 years in Lithuania, and then after that, his last 2 years, he played in Barcelona, in Spain. And his FC Barcelona stats, I think have him here at 38% from three in high school during the high school years.
So he kind of got a little bit of a head start over most of these kids, as far as just like playing with grown men.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Hold on, because I mean, I'd let you slide like too many times with this shit, bro. And I mean, you just been like technical foul after technical foul after technical foul.
That's real.
And I mean, I don't like. And shout out to Ivory, bro, because Ivory called it out, and for whatever reason, shout out to you. Pimp C ain't in here, so we gonna bring back all right.
Oh, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey.
And I seen him throw that ball. I was like, oh my God.
Why did he say that like that though? What was the purpose?
Let me see here, man. And man, maybe am I biased to Yegor Denim? Am I going like? Am I in Yegor Denim truther?
You talked about ceilings. You talked about ceilings and floors, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, this dude is a good basketball player, but nothing is like jumping out to me to be like you asked me a question about when we was doing Trey. You asked me a question when we was talking about the Trey show, right? You asked me a question about Denim when we did that show.
Yeah.
You asked me about if I would draft him in a lottery, and my caveat with Denim was the shooting. If he could raise that, then for sure. Trey, I would absolutely draft Trey right now. I don't know. Like, he just.
And this ultimately might be I like that. This ultimately might be fine at the next level. He might be a very solid basketball player at the next level, specifically with some of the things we watch. He has really good downhill patience. Like when he's turning the corner, like
that's a good move.
I like how smooth and how he slows down, or he slows himself down. He also doesn't appear to be someone that is going to allow you to speed him up, which is nice at the next level. But something is missing, dog, and I can't tell you what it is.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I just get high end backup point guard vibes.
So you calling him Mario Hezonja?
Mario Hezonja. Whoa. Mario was an athlete. It's a little different.
Mario was an athlete. Hey, Chris, who better out of Yaku? Who better out of Yaku and Ty Jerome?
Yaku.
You better get this right. Oh man. Oh.
That's in the show. That's just in the show.
Yaku. Ty Jerome's growing trees, bro. Like you want me? You know how vanilla that name is, bro. He got 2 first names, and you want me?
Chris, you was doing so good, man.
When Ty Jerome ends up being overpaid by the Charlotte Hornets, and they pay him $15 million a year
Pelicans.
next year. Well, okay, yeah, okay. I can't wait to Marco Bellinelli comes to New Orleans again. I can't wait. Yeah, people gonna learn a lot about him. But hey, get your last bag or one of your last bags with Ty Jerome, 28, 29 years old. Yeah, bro, like ball out, bro.
It's crazy.
Oh, okay.
Nice little step through.
Yeah, I mean, he's
All right.
going to, he's gonna be, he's worthy of being drafted in that early to mid part of the lottery. It just, when you're drafting that high, Ivory, don't you want a little bit more? And I mean, it's almost being disrespectful for a dude to average, I think, 15, 4-4.
I want to get to his playmaking. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to get to his playmaking. I want to see maybe that's what it is. I will say I will give him this. He does have, to be 18, he does have very useful screen navigation. He can find his shots, whether that be taking the screen or like rejecting and kind of like doing his own thing. So I'm trying to find some pros. I just don't like his jumper. I don't know. Chris, you muted.
My bad. I get the Goran Dragic. I get the Goran Dragic comparison.
Yeah.
Because when you watch Dragic, while I think in regards to like when we're talking like the speed in which they played, Goran was a little bit, I think, quicker and faster.
Yes.
But you know who I 100% see? Austin Reeves. I see that.
There's just so many other prospects at the point guard position I'd rather have. I kind of try and base everything from the context of the Pels.
Yep.
I'd rather have Jace Richardson, Jeremiah Fears. It's just, yeah.
Yegor Denham. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Danny Wolf.
Oh, you know that.
Yeah, man. I mean, people in the comments, y'all gotta tell us, man. What are we missing when it comes to Jaku? What do you guys see? If you are a huge fan of him, he's gonna be. He should translate and be a solid player at the next level. And I'm not saying he can't contribute. I think he will be a positive. He's another guy that I think should be able to play day one.
That was a great
what are
connector.
we missing in regards to the next step in his game outside of what he's going to have to improve on as a shooter? I don't know.
Good pocket pass.
Yeah, very good pocket pass.
I ain't even seen him passing that. Okay. He got good vision, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like his playmaking, for me, it's doing more for me than his scoring. Good lead pass.
Can he lead it? Can he be a lead guard at the next level?
No.
Ivory?
Not immediately, anyways.
Yeah.
Could he grow into that? Quite possibly, with his stature, his playmaking feel, but the shot has to come around for him to get to that ceiling of who he can be as a player. But starting out, not so certain.
Man, I feel this. All the other shows that we've done, I was so excited to watch the film. This is like watching paint dry. I almost feel like I got to do another show to get my love for the game of basketball back. Like he's not doing anything wrong, bro. Like these are all good plays, good possessions.
Yes.
But now I asked the lead guard thing, Lito, because one of the other things that you mentioned in the start of the show is he also seems to have a high tendency of turning the basketball over.
I think he'll be a good player one day. Do I think he'll be like a star? No. Do I think he'll be an all-star? No.
Reads the
He
floor
might-
pretty well.
He might just be Ty Jerome for real.
If Ty Jerome woke up with the ability to dribble the ball down here and pass the way that Jaku could, okay, y'all not. That's bait.
We about to break down Ty Jerome Virginia mixtape after this because you keep
That's
disrespecting the guy.
That's bait. I'm not disrespecting him, bro. Listen, he about to get paid. He about to change his family's life, and he deserved it. The fuck, I mean, like, I'm sorry if I don't want to. If when it's time for Peyton Pritchard to get paid again, if I'm not like head over heels, like, hey, if I don't want to pay Sam Hauser like in out of Boston, like, I'm the bad guy?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You guys are fucking hating. Yaku's the next Larry Bird. That's somebody in the comments go say.
You guys don't know what you're watching. You guys, dude, bro, he's a solid.
Oh, that's it. Okay, we got defense.
There we go. Let's get to this side of the floor. Nope.
Oh, never mind.
Really good pass. Like
21 running that float, boy. Oh, okay. Get your little ass out of here, boy.
Okay. Good pass. No, I mean he's a really good passer. I'm gonna stop that. One hand pass, two hand pass, watching him pass at different angles, watching him dribble standing still, watching the timing of it. He can pass the basketball. So I have to give him that.
Bounce pass. Ooh.
Oh, he can pass the basketball.
Is he a better passer than Denham?
I think they're kind of similar, bro.
Yeah.
But Denham was making some passes, bro, like to the
Boy, it's looking like
opposite
Magic
corners,
Johnson.
like that one pass we watched him through. I forgot. Like I think he was
over the head. It was over the
right. Yeah. He was going right. Threw it to the left corner on time. It's levels, but he can. Okay, that's beautiful.
That's a crazy pass.
All right, maybe I'm waking up here. Hold on.
Nah, you all right.
I just let me see where some of these mock drafts have him going. So let's see. CBS Sports speaking of CBS Sports, they got Trey Johnson going third.
I ain't
small people over there.
Smart people.
I ain't mad at that.
So here's a perfect place for him. Toronto. They got Jaku going 7 to Toronto.
I can see that.
I don't though. They have Quickly over there. Scotty Barnes gonna have the ball a lot. Brandon Ingram gonna have the ball a lot. They need a big.
Need a big, right? Yeah. So
they got Chris Boucher, man. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping.
This sounds like a Derek Queen type of pick for them. Let's see here.
Derek Queen ain't going to goddamn Toronto.
Ace. Okay, so they a little bit more traditional here. Ace Bailey 3, Edgecombe 4. Jesus Christ.
Why? What? No, man. I can't wait to.
I'll be hey, bro. Okay, just going with what I'm seeing here, brother. What is this? Colin. Wait, what?
Good D.
Murray Boyce.
Colin Murray Boyce, 5th. Okay, first I've seen that. Trey Johnson 6. Yeah. Yahoo also has him going 7 to Toronto.
What they know?
But so far,
they copying each other paper, man. They like being in high school, still copying each other paper.
So far, that's 2 people that have Trey going ahead of Yaku here. Let's see, we got the ringer here. They got Carter Bryant going higher. Derek, shit. They got Jaku going 9th and Trey Johnson going 10th. That's the first one. Okay.
Hey, did we see a dunk from Jaku? Did we see him dunk the ball?
I don't think I've seen one yet. San Antonio, they got Castle. But I mean, if he's gonna be your guard off the bench for San Antonio, that might not be a bad spot for him.
They still got De'Aaron Fox.
What I'm saying?
Fuck, yeah, you're right. They do have Fox. They got Fox. They got Castle. Nah, that would be it.
And I'm saying
Got
you would take him.
Casuals doing these, man.
You taking him off? You taking him in the lottery to come off the bench?
Right.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on where he goes. 6.
If you picking in the lottery, man, you need somebody to help you immediately.
Okay, what is it? Sports Illustrated got him going 6 to Brooklyn.
I don't even know who owned Brooklyn, dog. So besides Cam Thomas, like I have. Oh, De'Aaron Shaw.
Cam Johnson still
They're a free agent though.
Yeah, Cam Johnson still there.
D'Angelo Russell, right? He's still there, right?
Yeah, D'Lo's still there. Tremont Waters is there.
They go trade D'Lo and get him back every 2 years.
It's a tradition now. They locked in.
Like
They locked in. Let me see what others. I mean, as high as 6. Some people have him at 7. Some people got him at 9. Let's see. I don't know what the name of this is. They also have Charlotte, Trey Johnson. They got some real Trey Johnson lovers here, man.
Hey, listen.
Bailey at 5.
Listen, I never expected. I didn't watch a whole lot of Jaku games during the regular season. I never expected to watch somebody who was projected so high have such boring,
bland. Now this Pro Football Network breaking down NBA mock draft is crazy, but Pro Football Network, maybe they're seeing what we see. They have him going 13th to Atlanta.
Yeah,
Guards that were
about right,
drafted
late lottery.
So Jace Richardson is projected higher than him in this draft. Let's see, Nick Clifford. We got let's see, Jeremiah Fears.
I like Jeremiah.
I have to break him down. So yeah, a lot of
that's crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy.
What?
I'm not gonna repeat it, but that was crazy. I'm not repeating that.
I said something.
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely, you did.
What a lot of people do?
Huh?
That's crazy. I'm about to run the tape back, bro. I don't know. I can't see the file.
Yeah, this is all good. We just gonna keep the show going.
Keep potting.
Yeah, we just gonna keep potting. So, all right, man. That was the end of the film, but I guess we're gonna ask the same questions we always do around this time.
God, motherfuckers getting sleepy over here watching Jaku, man.
Shit, man. It's crazy. What pros and what's the pros do you see in Jaku's game? Like what pros do you see that would translate to the next level?
His patience with the ball, even though his turnover numbers were high. His, I think, ability to feel his defender and still dribble the basketball. So it did, I really didn't see, and it's kind of tough, right? Because these are highlights, of course. So it's not 100% game film showing the lowlights as well. But a lot of downhill, saw him in pick and rolls, and whether he was in transition or he was in half court, he was moving at his own speed. He was not speeding up for anybody, and he wasn't like defenders weren't really speeding him up. Wasn't a bunch of variety, but I mean he was very simple and fundamentally sound. And I think that work seems to pass with either hand pretty well. Just looks to be he feels like a safe basketball player.
Ivory, give me the cons. What are you worried about?
The athleticism didn't jump off the page for me. I'm concerned how he's going to keep athletes out of the paint. I'm concerned about how he's going to be able to shoot the ball from a further distance back. Will that nullify some of his passing ability when people guard him differently? Um, yeah, man, not a pal. On it. Not a pass.
So I mean that kind of leads us to, I guess, my last question. So you got the 9th pick in the draft. Are you picking Jaku?
Trey Johnson gone already?
Trey Johnson,
Yeah.
he gone. He
already on
outta
the
here.
jet to wherever he at. He
Going with Danny Wolf, man.
okay.
You going 25-year-old Dan? I'm just playing. Chris, you taking Jaku at 9?
Nah. Not for this team. I mean, I think that's probably all with all due respect. I mean, that's probably solid value. But I mean, if you're the Pelicans at that point, like, might as well trade the pick. You at 9 and you considering whether or not you're gonna draft Jaku. I would be interested in maybe even trade. And when I say trade the pick, that could mean even trading back, or if you're trading it for an upgrade elsewhere. I just no. I think the Pelicans need to draft. They need to come out of this draft if they keep their pick with someone that has, an established floor, but they need someone who is able to carry and that has some type of ceiling that we can look forward to. And I don't know if Jaku is that kind of guy. And I mean, I guess it's already a failure if they're at 9. So I mean, we know they're not drafting them at 4. So yeah,
Real man. Before we get out of here, definitely want to shout out No Ceilings NBA. No Ceilings NBA. Support them as they've been supporting us. They've been some real ones. We appreciate, letting us use the videos and whatnot. And not flagging us. So yeah, man. Y'all in the comments when you watch this show, let us know if we tripping. Let us know if you see something in Jaku's game that we just not seeing. I heard a lot of hype about, I can't think of the kid name, but he's playing on the same fucking team. Will Riley.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been hearing Will Riley's name moving up the draft board. Also a freshman. I think he's like 6'8". But anyways, man, y'all got anybody y'all want us to do some tape on? Put their name in the comments, bro. Like, y'all said y'all wanted more Ivory. He is. You know what I'm saying? Let's put my dog. Let's put my dog to use, man. I said use. I said put him to use. I didn't say the other thing. That's crazy. Hey, that's clean. Before we got out of here, Ivory, bro, let them know what you working on, where they can find you at if they're looking for you.
And you can find me on Twitter at NOLA_legend. Also on Instagram on NOLA_legend. Yeah. Share my thoughts and draft analysis on there. So come check me out.
Professional basketball player, actor. I ain't forget about your acting. I ain't forget.
Small role, man. Small role.
Chris.
Yo,
what you working on, bro?
We breaking down film, man, by the pound, man. I mean, like, that's just pretty much it. I'm learning more about the game. That's why having someone that coaches the game, that plays the game, that loves the game, like Ivory on, helps out. I'm hoping that it helps the viewer, and because he gives a different perspective that is helping us all get smarter by watching the game. And so, I mean, player by player that we break down, I'm learning more about them. And I mean, you know, it's funny because last year, man, I didn't realize how helpful that shit was. And I'm watching some of these guys, for whatever reason, Bud Carrington just stuck in my head. And I'm watching him play, and I'm like, damn, like I saw some of this shit, you know, watching
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
you get an opportunity to kind of really feel what it's like to scout some of these players, even though it's just highlights. You know, it's good because you're going to be watching them next season. Some of these players we were right about, some of them maybe they were wrong, but you know, gotta keep, like I told Lito earlier, gotta keep putting up shots.
Hey, 2 players we was right about. Bub is one. What's my man name in Miami?
Where?
Where? We was
Yeah.
boy.
Where?
Hey, look, don't tell Spo that, bro. Spo took that brother off the court 3 minutes in the game 4. Said, yeah, we're not gonna win with you tonight.
Might be time for a change in Miami. That's all I'm gonna say. For me, for Chris, for Ivory, you know what I'm saying? We out of here, man. Hey, let us know who else you want us to make some videos with, bro. Like we getting your favorite basketball minds, content creator, whoever. Like, you know, put the name in the comment. You know what I'm saying? We working right now. It's our season. We coming through like Santa Claus. We got gifts for all of y'all. And we out. Peace.